Hi, good morning everyone. I hope you're all well and had a lovely weekend. I thought we'd start today's assembly with a song and it's called Give Me a Smile. Enjoy!
Give a little smile and be kind to everyone. It doesn't cost a thing, it's easy just to bring a little smile to everyone. Bring a little love and be good to everyone. It doesn't cost a thing, it's easy just to bring a little love to everyone. Give a little help and be nice to everyone. It doesn't cost a thing, it's easy just to bring a little help to everyone. Give a little smile and be kind to everyone. It doesn't cost a thing, it's easy just to bring a little smile to everyone.
Well, I really enjoyed that song. I hope you did too. So our assembly today, we're going to be thinking about a very special person, and I'm sure you might have heard a lot about him in the last few days. So, do you know who this is? I wonder if you do. Can you tell your adults? Do you know his name? Yes, that's right. It's Sir Captain Tom Moore. Now, another question for you. Do you know why he is so special? Can you tell your adult? Yes, that's right. Good thinking. Excellent. Yes, that's right. So, Captain Tom had had an accident and he'd fallen and hurt his hip and he'd ended up in hospital. And whilst he was there, the doctors and nurses at the NHS had been really kind and helpful. So during the lockdown, when he'd heard how hard everyone in hospitals were working, Captain Tom decided to raise some money. And what he thought would be a really tricky challenge for him, as you can see, he has a special walker to help him move around. He would walk up and down his garden 100 times before his birthday. Now, for some of us that would be really easy, but as you get older it gets more and more tricky, and he was determined to do it. And one of Captain Tom's things that he liked to say was this bit in this blue box: because one step has the power to inspire 100 more. And as we know, lots of other people decided to take up a challenge and to help raise money as well. Now, do you know how much money he raised? Can you have a guess? Oh, more than that. More than that. Oh, nearly. He raised over £32 million. That is so much money. When he started out, he only wanted to raise £1,000. So he raised so much more than that. That's right. And there he is, smiling. Now, another question for you. Let's see how good you are about Captain Tom. Do you know how old he was during his last birthday? And his birthday was last year. Have a guess. Excellent, that's right. He was 100 years old, and because he'd become so special to everybody in the country, they had a very big celebration. They did a special party for him. They even had some old planes fly by because he had been a captain in the Second World War. He'd got a letter from the Queen and lots of cards, which I know lots of you from school sent him her card, and these are all his cards. This is in a school hall and they're still putting out those cards, and they raised 135,000 cards from around the world. And everybody was very impressed with how hard he'd worked to raise all that money. And do you know who this is? Yes, that's right, that's the Queen. And here is this very special ceremony, and he was knighted, which means he became Sir Captain Tom Moore. which is a very special honour. And then this is another special medal he got for becoming a Sir. Also, a few more facts about Captain Tom. He had a #1 record with someone called Michael Ball. So if you watch the One Show, you'll know this man. And he even wrote a book. Now I've got the book here. It's a really super book, and it's called 100 Steps, and we can see Sir Tom on here. Now it's quite long for an assembly, but Mr. Hota in year 2 is going to record a special version of the book. So when I will let you know when it's available next week, so then you can read it. And I know some boys and girls have got this book at home, so you might want to have a look at it as well. Now, Captain Tom is known for his positive quotes. So one of the ones in his book is this one, and it says, "Every day can be an adventure." And I think at school we think like that as well, because we never know what sort of day we're going to have. And if we think it's going to be a really good day, have a really good time. So that's a really nice thing to remember, and it helps us being positive. And another one Captain Tom said was, "The sun will shine again and the clouds will go away." And that makes us think a bit like this last week when we were doing our mental health week. Some days it's a bit hard to be happy, but the next day the sun will come out and we'll feel a lot better. Now we're going to have a little think about Captain Tom and how he relates to school and the 6 R's. Now one of our 6 R's is respect. Now Captain Tom was very respectful. He respected the NHS and he wanted to help all the people who work there, just like we respect our families and our teachers. Another one of our 6 R's is resourcefulness. And that means we think about how we can do things in a different way. So Captain Tom was quite old, but he was resourceful and decided to do some walking to help raise money. And we can take that on board when we're thinking about things at school as well. Another one is reflection. And we talk about that, don't we, at school? That we think about what we've done and what we can change, or what we did well, just like Captain Tom. And he reflected and thought, the NHS helped me, I'm going to help them. Another one is responsibility. So Captain Tom was very responsible throughout his life, helping people during the war, helping his family, and helping lots and lots of doctors and nurses in the NHS. And we can be responsible in lots of different ways. Perhaps you're helping at home and being responsible, or if you've got a little baby brother or sister, you're helping mummy and daddy. Maybe at school you're being responsible for helping the teacher do some jobs. Another one is reasoning. Now we definitely talk about that a lot at school, thinking about why we're doing something and what's the reason behind it, just like Captain Tom did. And our final one, which is our important one, is resilience. And we talk about that a lot, being a resilient learner, never giving up, keep trying and keep trying. And Captain Tom has certainly done that with all of his really hard work to raise that money. Now sadly, Captain Tom passed away last week, so we thought as a school we would be creating our own Captain Tom challenge. And what we thought we would do over the next few weeks, we're going to challenge all of the different teachers at school and all of you at home and the children at school to have a go at your own 100 challenge. Maybe it's something you can do as a family. We want you to think of something that you can do 100 times. So it might be running around your garden, doing the laps like Captain Tom. It might be if you really enjoy reading 100 books. It might be if you like baking with mummy or daddy, making some biscuits or some cakes. It might be if you really like playing quizzes at home, answering 100 questions. You might want to play football and try and get 100 goals, or anything else that you like. You might want to do 100 cartwheels, 100 hula hoops. You choose. The challenge is yours. So what we'd like you to do is think about what you will do over the next few weeks. We're going to sort of work over February until we come back to school in March. Why don't you post your ideas to your teacher on your class story and inspire your friends and let them know what you're going to do. And then when you've completed your 100 challenge, why don't you upload a photograph of you on your class dojo portfolio. Brilliant. So I'm will hopefully see you all soon, and I'll let you know what I'm going to do for my 100 challenge. All right then, have a super day and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.